Hello YouTube, just running from Future-Morphs with clutch 125. It's a second clutch of a female orange het scaleless caramel hypo striped, and she's either mask or het diffused, but I'm still not 100% sure because now the male is the scaleless Tessera amber Motley. He is het amel and he is either het or home diffused, but since Masque is also involved, and to be honest, I don't see too many diffused, or maybe not even at all. So I think the female is a Masque, but yeah, not 100% sure. Enough talking, let's go look at some cool scaleless babies. So, we start off with a male amelanistic Masque, and he is pretty orange in color, but it's not an orange. I will show you the oranges later. But well, yeah, he's an amelanistic Masque, and he's had scaleless and caramel and blah blah blah, of course. Check it out on the morph list. This is also, it's simple. It is a hypo buff male, but I really like hypo and buff. It's, yeah, it reminds me a little bit of a hypo castani by look, but yeah, it's not difficult to make on one hand, but there are not out that many, and yeah, it is just a nice soft look, I think. But well, sometimes I maybe like things that are not that popular, but that's okay. I'm special. That's what Nicola always tells me. This is a male. He still needs to shed, but it's a buff butter. He's not that bright because he still needs to shed. Oh, well, this is a buff butter female. That was nicely hidden. Try to get some light on there. So a female, buff butter, het, scaleless, hypo, blah blah blah. Then we have a, let's check, a male amber Masque. And the mask part you can see on his head. He has a strange head, of course, but also like no belly pattern. So yeah, is it, I first thought, oh, look by the belly, it's a diffused, but yeah, look at the sides and it would be the most ugly diffused in the world. So I think it's just a really nice Masque. Cool. Then, well, we have a male orange Motley striped, because the dad is a Motley and mom is het striped. That's why this must be a Motley striped genetically. We have a female butter Motley stripe Masque. Although Masque is a little bit more difficult to see in Motleys, of course, because they have a white belly, but look at the head. That gives it away. If my camera focuses, and the sides a little bit, but that's difficult. But yeah, Masque is, it is a Masque, but let's call it the most useless morph in the world. Then we have a male hypo buff Tessera, and we have a male, oh, he just has a head and a neck, an orange Tessera Masque. And then we go to all the scaleless animals. So this is a male scaleless. We have a male scaleless Tessera. And then the next one is a difficult one. Well, it's not too difficult, but it's definitely also scaleless Tessera. But this is a female, by the way, so I will go back to the male. So look, male, female. So this mostly looks like a normal, so this could be a buff maybe, but yeah, with scaleless it is a little difficult to see, but yeah, it looks a little bit more towards the browner, less bright side or so, so maybe this is scaleless buff Tessera. At least the pattern is really cool anyway. But then we have, let's check, a male scaleless, well, either it's definitely a Tessera, of course, so it's either an amelanistic Tessera or an orange Tessera. So it's pretty yellow. Well, and the next one, oh, he is shedding. I was thinking they were about to shed this one, but so here again, like, yeah, they are definitely different, but this has like an overall more orange color, and this one has a really bright stripe on the back. That's more orange in color. So yeah, which one is amelanistic and which one is orange? So I'm leaning that towards that's an orange and that not, but yeah, he is cooler looking almost. So well, they're both males, so let me know if you would want male number 1 or male number 2, or both, that's also fine, but you can have one of the two, as long as they are on the list. Then we have another male, quite some males unfortunately. Let's check the Scaleless Amber Tessera. Could definitely also be buff, because yeah, it's pretty yellow, especially in the neck. So again, it's really difficult to say with caramel and buff in the same lines, but this could very well be Scaleless Amber Buff Tessera. Maybe Motley, but I doubt it. But it could be, but they should be more patternless on one hand. But if you see this pattern, like the pinstripe, and you compare it to this with a white stripe, you would think, oh yeah, well, this is a Tessera, so this must be Tessera Motley. But yeah, then on the same clutch we have this. So yeah, what's this then? Is this Motley or not? And so yeah, they are just so variable. Anyway, the last one from the clutch is a female, and it's a Scaleless Butter Tessera. But well, she is also maybe Motley. Difficult to say, because yeah, look at there, you could see a Motley spot. Go back to. But yeah, could also be Masque involved. And buff could be involved. So yeah, maybe, I doubt it, but it could be Scaleless Butter Tessera Motley Masque buff. But well, only time will tell. So maybe by yeah, with age they get some more color. Or of course with breeding you will always find out. So definitely a cool female to have. But yeah, if you like breeding, then yes, she definitely has some extra potential in there. They are as always on the morph list now. And of course, I won't bring these to Snake Day in, what is it, 2 days. But these will all be ready for the Houten show in December or the Ham show in December. So if you go to one of these 2 shows, then you can all reserve these as well.